What is up, Godzilla lovers and kaiju fans alike? For those of you who've maybe dreamed about doing this, well, let's just say I put some dreams to reality here, and I figured I'd share with y'all. A Monsterverse shelf with every character with a on-screen or comic appearance that is of a Titan label, because I know there are plenty of characters that are shown up throughout the films that wouldn't classify as Titans. A lot of the Skull Island monsters would meet that criteria. And before you hound me, that Siren Jaw is incorrect. It doesn't have flippers. It's supposed to have crocodile-like legs and feet. I am quite well aware of that little mistake on him. So for those of you who know about that or didn't know about that, you do now. Don't mind my TV in the background if you hear it. I was watching GVK and I decided I wanted to share this with y'all. I just actually did the beam effect pieces today for Ghidorah. I just used bendy wire with that clear coat covering on it, and I used hot glue, and very meticulously taking my time and running the hot glue up and down, the nozzle of it up and down the stem of the beam to really smooth it out there. It gave a nice effect there, and of course with it being wire you can bend it any which way you want, but got that nice Ghidorah gravity beam effect here. So, and they are in order in comic and movie appearances. So characters that will appear in comics are borderlining next. So as prime example here, as you see with Ghidorah, Rodan, Methuselah, the Muto Queen, Mothra, both variations that NECA put out, that Behemoth, that Mothra larvae, and of course Scylla. Those are all part of the King of the Monsters films, but also, for those of you who read the comics may know, Behemoth and Scylla are in the Godzilla Dominion comic. So with that being said, in the Dominion portion, you have Scylla and Behemoth going next to it, but you also have NECA, Amulik, and Tiamat, which I need to finish painting them. And you have Kingdom Kong for that comic, which Kong obviously is in GVK, but we have Kong and Kamazats. I've had him on my shelf for a minute. And then we go into Godzilla vs. Kong, and we have Titanus Doug, Kong obviously because he's in both films, or both media pieces, both Kingdom Kong and GVK. And of course we have Warbet, or the better name I like for those of you who may know, her actual original name was Nezuki, but they changed it to Warbet. And as a fun little trick, not trick but treat, we got a Hellhawk. We do have some other cool Monsterverse displays I'll throw in here for you. We'll do another quick pass. For those of you who love the Monsterverse and wanted to do something like this, let it be known, it can be done. It's a cool poster I have of the Monsterverse artwork that they put on their Twitter page. Got that made. Little fun display we have here is Godzilla and Kong fighting on the aircraft carrier. We're going to move over to some miniatures now after this, but we got to do some dusting, but yeah, it's a fun little display I've done. We'll move on to some miniatures here. That's a cool display. Allow me to flip off some of the lights here to really give the that fire a nice effect. And you can really see it and enjoy it. And there you be with the lights off. Hopefully we can get here to focus nicely. But here is a nice Monsterverse Burning Godzilla display I did. And as a nice but wonderful montage to the Burning Godzilla, it's a nice Easter egg here. I have Burning Godzilla and Junior next to each other. That's what it looks like with the fire effect. I did that fire effect piece myself. But we have a nice little miniature Monsterverse display. Didn't want to stand up so good, so I had to put some popsicle sticks on his feet. It worked. Little mini Mutos with a little mini Muto egg I printed out for him. The Battle of Boston and then the Battle of Hong Kong. Jungle Lord by Tum Tist with 9 modelism, which I know a lot of people are having some problems with him. But that's Jungle Lord, my concept fight. But that's supposed to be Kong from Kong Skull Island, so that's why he's so small. He's supposed to be the Kong Skull Island scale. So he's the accurate scaling if you put Godzilla next to him from Kong Skull Island. But yeah, there's some fun Monsterverse love for y'all. But it took me roughly, up of making this video here, 2 years to create this entire collection. Granted, it's not complete yet, but this main collection here took, like I said, took a good 2 years. Getting the models and buying characters and waiting for characters to be created and come my way. Yeah. And now we got another film right around the corner, so hopefully they're going to be smart this time and put out more monsters. But there you go, guys. I hope I've given you something to inspire you for your collections, for you to do something and go out there and really make something you enjoy. But here you go, guys. And like I said, I really hope you guys really find some inspiration to go out here and get these characters yourself and do something like this. It's a lot of work, 2 years, but to say I actually have every comic and on-screen monster is pretty dope, considering we have a very limited run of American Monsterverse characters. There you go, guys. I give you the American Monsterverse physically for yourselves. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy.